Good morning, children. Today, in this session, we are going to discuss the personality development first unit of reading B. That is, every success story is also a story of great failure, written by Shivkera. And Shivkera is an Indian author of self-help books and activist. While working in the United States, he was inspired by a lecture delivered by Norman Vincent Peale and followed his motivational teachings. And Kera has written several books, including You Can Win. And this is also more inspiring book by Shivkera. In his early years, he worked as a car washer, a life insurance agent, and a franchise operator before he became a motivational speaker. His speeches also inspire many other people. He delivered his speeches in inspiring manner. Okay, my dears. So in this way, he is giving some examples of a great personalities in this essay. Okay, shall we go with that? Every success story is also a story of great failure. In the quotation, it's in the heading itself explaining failure as success. Both are having a good relation. Okay, so how means a success story is also a story of great failure, not only the ordinary failure. A great failure deals with a good success. So yeah, here we have one of the beautiful quotation, that is, a failure is the mother of success. Okay, Nana? And here, beginning of these extract from this, for the first quotation, that is, failure is a highway to success. Tom Watson said these words, and failure is not a fatal, but it's a success to our life. If you study history, you will find that all the stories of success people and a great failure. But people don't see the failures. They only see one side of the picture, and they say that person got lucky. He must have been at the right time, at the right place at the right time. Right? Yes. And now Shivkera is going to give more examples related to the successful persons. Now the first itself, he used one of the great person. His throughout years, from at the age of 21. Check the textbook and observe these all the lines and all the years, how many years he struggled over, that all explained by Shivkera. And he gathered from beginning how many years he fought for failure. Then at the last age, at what age? At the age of 60, he got lucky. And coming to this part here, at the age of 21, 22, 24, 26, 27, 34, 45, 47. In these ages, he fought for success. Okay, at the age of 52, he got success. Coming to here, at the age of 30, in the year of 1832, lost his job. And next, at the age of 32, in the year of 1832, defeat for legislative. In the year 1833, failed in business. 34, elected to legislature. And 35, he lost his sweetheart. And 36, had nervous breakdown. At the age, in the year of 38, defeated for speaker. And in the year of 1843, defeated for nomination for Congress. And 46, elected to Congress. And in the year 48, lost renomination. And the year 1849, rejected for land officer. And in the year 1854, defeated for Senate. 56, defeated for nomination of a vice president. And again defeated for Senate in the year of 1858. And the year 1860, at the last line, 1860, he selected and he elected as the President of United States. He is none other than Abraham Lincoln. Would you call him a failure? No, we can't. He could quit, but Lincoln defeat was detour. Detour nothing but a road or a route that is used when, as usual, one is closed. Coming to the next personality here, in the year 1913, Lady Forrest, he invented triode tubes that's shown in picture. Nana, observe the picture. In triode tubes, charges the district attorney and fraudulent means to mislead the public into buying stocks of his company by claiming that he could transmit the human voice across the Atlantic. He was publicly humiliated. Can you imagine where he would without his invention? So that is the speciality of the next person, Lady Forrest. And coming to the next person, a New York Times editorial on December 10th, 1903 questioned the wisdom of the Wright brothers. That is also here Wright brothers. These two people are called Wright brothers. And trying to invent a machine heavier than 8 and that would fly. And 1 week later at Kitty Hawk, the Wright brothers took their famous flight. And coming to the next person, about Colonel Sanders, at the age of 65, with a beat up car and a $100 check from Social Security. He got a beat up of his car and he got check. And he realized he had to do something with that amount. He remembered his mother's recipe and he knocked many doors, but he can't receive any order. At last, he knocked a number of more than 1,000 doors being get an order. At last, he got success. And now we are calling that person. We don't know who was Colonel Sanders, but he was the founder of KFC. KFC means Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay. And that's the founder of KFC. And next, again we have one more great personality here, that is a great cartoonist, Disney. Walt Disney faced many rejections from newspaper editors who said he had no talent. And one day a minister at church hired him to draw some cartoons, and Disney was working out with a small mouse infested shed near the church. After seeing a small mouse, he was inspired, and that was the start of Mickey Mouse. And now we are all enjoying this all the cartoon pictures that shown in the picture. And I am also allowed cartoon movies, cartoon channels. I loved very much. I enjoyed with my children, along with my children. I love cartoons. Are you all love cartoons? So here, up to here, again can we recall all the persons? First person, Abraham Lincoln. Second one, Lady Forrest. Third person, Wright brothers, Colonel Sanders. And next, here, great cartoonist Walt Disney. And one of the great quotation used here, successful people don't do great things. They only do small things in a great way. How beautiful the quotation is. In which manner? By reading itself, so we can't imagine what's the meaning here. Successful people don't do great things. Really, it's good explanation by the author. Successful people don't do great things. They only do small things in a great way. And coming to the next personality, that is one of the greatest person, Thomas Edison's life history. He not moved to the normal school. He had only just 3 months in schooling, and remaining all he stay at home because of the story is here. Let me check it. One day, related to his partially deaf person, one day a 4-year kid he was. So one day a teacher kept a note on his pocket and sent to his mother. What's that note? Do you know? That is, your Tommy is too stupid to learn. Get him out of the school. So mother Nancy, just watch the picture. Mother Nancy helped a lot to Tommy to get success. Now we are calling that person as a successful person. Now we are all enjoying this lighting. So he was the great person, invention light bulb. That is the inventor of bulb. Okay, my dear. And coming to the next person, Henry Ford forgot to put the reverse gear in her first car he made, and later many trials after he overcome that problem, he start made a good one. And next, Nana, and here coming to the next question, do you consider these people are failures? No, I can't. Why? Because every successful person has a painful and every successful person has a painful story, and every painful story has a successful ending. Accepting the pain and get ready for success. This is, we have to believe this quotation. They succeeded in spite of problem, not in the absence of them, but to the outside of the world. It appears as though they got lucky. Okay, all success stories are the great failures. The only difference is that every time they fail, but they bounce back. This is called failing forward rather than backward. You learn and move forward. Learn from your failure and keep moving. Okay, and if you want success, double your failure rate. Remember this quotation. And coming to the next one, that is Thomas Edison's. At the age of again 67, he got his a few $1 million on fire, and it has a little insurance and no longer a young man. Edison watched his lifetime efforts and go up in a smoke and said, there is a great value in the disaster, and that is the spirit of Thomas Edison. All our mistakes are burnt up. Thank God we can start anew. This is the spirit. In spite of the disaster, 3 weeks later, he invented a phonograph, nothing but that is explains about the earthquakes. Below are more examples of the failure successful people. Thomas Edison failed approximately 10,000 times to invent the light bulb, and Henry Ford was broke at the age of 40. Lee Iacocca was fired by Henry Ford too at the age of 54. The person he called as Lee Iacocca. And young Beethoven was told, he was a great music person and was a musician, and was told that he had no talent for music, but he gave some of the best music to the world. And coming to the next here, about the setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable in life. We have to invite the setbacks. A setback can act as a driving force and also teach us humility. And in grief, you will find courage and faith to overcome the setback. You have that courage to overcome all the setbacks. And we need to learn to become victors, not as a victims. We have to be always as a victor. Fear and doubts short circuit the mind. Don't be in fear manner. And ask yourself after every setback, what I learned from this experience. Only then you will be able to turn stumbling block into a stepping stone. We can forward, we can gather, and we can we can step out into the stepping stone. The motivation to success comes from the burning desire to achieve. The motivation to comes from the success, the desire from success, and to achieve purpose. Napoleon Hill wrote this quotation, and whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, the man can achieve. And in this, whatever the man of kind of can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. What the mind can achieve and what the mind can believe, that's you have to remember. Okay, what your mind is saying, just follow your mind, don't listen other words. So coming to the great philosopher about Socrates, just watch the picture. And next, about a young man came to Socrates and asked what is the secret to success. Socrates told the young man to meet him near the river, and the next morning they met Socrates and asked the young man, to walk with him towards the river. When the water got up to the neck, they are moving in the water. Socrates took the young man. Watch the picture. Yes, that is observed by in the picture. And Socrates took the young man by surprise and dunked him into the water. And the boy struggled to get out, but Socrates was strong and kept him there until the boy started turning into blue. And Socrates pulled his head out of the water, and the first doing the young man did was to gasp and take a deep breath of air. Socrates asked, "What do you want him most? And when you ever there?" The boy replied, "Air." Socrates said, "That is the secret to success. When you want success as badly as you want air, then you will get it. There is no other secret. Air, without air we can't live." Okay, breathing. So how air is important to our body, same as this success is also important to our body. In this way, and Socrates' words, how the success related to, and how we have to give importance to our success. Just follow all the words of these famous personalities, and you can remember these all the quotations. And to get a good secret to success, here we have this picture. Observe the picture. To be big enough to admit your mistakes, first that one. And coming to the second one, to be strong enough to correct them, and to be wise enough to profit from them, and be smart enough to make others think it was all part of your brilliant plan. Okay, so coming to here Socrates' words, and you can follow this secret of success. Okay, my dears. And next, a burning desire is the starting point of all accomplishments, and just like a small fire cannot give much heat, a weak desire cannot produce great results. Okay, so these are the ending points given by the great motivational speaker by Shiv Khera. And coming to the ending poem, that is, if you think. If you think you are beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost since you won't. If you think you will lose, you are lost. For out in the world we find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all in the state of mind. If you think you are outclassed, you are. If you got to think high to rise. If you have got to be sure of yourselves before you can ever win a prize. Life's battle don't always go to the stronger and faster man, but sooner or later the man who wins is the man who thinks he can. This was the great poem deals with Shiv Khera's. And now, do you have a success story? Just write a great success story of yours, and your success story starts here, and produce your own success story. And coming to the last ending point, how do you feel the successful people life history, and shall we call them as a failure? No, we can't. They are the great successful people in the world. Okay, my dears, thank you one and all watching this video. I hope that you are all understood very well. Thank you.